All right, let's put all this together in a moving diagram. We initially have a rise in FSH. FSH stimulates the follicle to produce estradiol. And you notice estradiol's levels rise. The LH stays pretty stable in the first half of the cycle. FSH actually falls, and yet even as FSH is falling, what happens to the estradiol? Estradiol rises. Now that seems counterintuitive. You'd think if FSH would fall, why would not estradiol levels fall? And the reason is because you have a dominant follicle which has more FSH receptors and a lot of production of estrogen. Notice the estrogen levels are rising. This rising estrogen is important for the LH surge to occur. If estrogen levels are elevated but are tonic and don't change, you will not have ovulation. And that's what happens with polycystic ovarian syndrome. So we have a rising level of estradiol. And if we have a rise for 48 to 72 hours, what happens to the LH? We have the LH surge. The LH surge is a reflection of the rising estradiol levels. The LH surge will result in ovulation. Ovulation results in the formation of the corpus luteum. So the LH surge, ovulation, the corpus luteum, and the corpus luteum produces progesterone. And you notice what happens to progesterone levels. Progesterone levels rise in the secretory phase until about the middle of the last half of the cycle. Then the corpus luteum looks around and it says, is there a pregnancy? Do I need to keep producing progesterone? If there is no pregnancy, if there is no HCG 7 days after ovulation, the corpus luteum starts to regress. Progesterone levels decline when the progesterone reaches a certain critical level. We have spiral arterial constriction, necrosis, release of prostaglandins, and menses.